And I was thinking about something that happened this weekend, and I thought I would ask all of you what you think. I have been having these kind of weird dreams, and to me, the weird dreams are not as weird as some of the PTSD dreams I used to have. I mean, I used to have dreams where I would relive what was going on. Hey, Jason. But now I'm having these dreams where the person who caused my PTSD just kind of has a role, but it's kind of weird because it's no longer about the things that happened to me, but more about, I want to say that these people are inserting themselves in my life, and it's creepier, and it's causing me not to be able to sleep. So really, I'm wondering if any of you have ever experienced that. Not like that your nightmares, for lack of a better word, have evolved, that they're not just reliving, but that maybe your brain's trying to process the way things work. I don't know. It's actually really weird because, you know, I was in bed with my fiance. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, haha, I'm engaged. But I was in bed with him, and I'm happy and I feel safe with him. And I don't know why this is happening right now, and it's bothering me that it's happening right now. Wait, Jason, you've daydreamed yours? Like, had trauma repeat itself in a daydream? That seems odd. But, I mean, it's utterly ridiculous that my brain is processing things this way. That's really weird. I mean, not weird, but interesting. I've been in a place where something triggered me, and I've actually had like a memory come out as I'm standing in my classroom, and I had a really big problem that I literally couldn't move, and I was like frozen in terror. But I've never daydreamed my traumas. Yeah, traumas. I don't know. I don't know why. It's bothering me. Thank you for all the loves and the sads and everything, but it's bothering me that my fiance and I have been together for, it'll be 5 months in, like, at the end of this week or on Wednesday, and I've not had these problems until now. I've been perfectly fine. Like, yeah, I have a little bit of problems, but nothing to the point that I'm waking up and my heart is like beating out of my chest, guys. Like, I don't know how to deal with that, especially since, like, there have been moments where he's wanted to drape his arm around me and kind of pull me in tight, and it literally makes me feel anxious and uncomfortable. How am I supposed to be like, I don't know why, but I don't want you to touch me right now? And now I've got 4 people watching, so I feel like I should keep talking, but I'm wondering who's watching. Besides you, Jason. So what I really want to know from all of you, I guess, is not have we had... I know, Lisa, but it's a different kind of nightmare now. It's not like reliving the trauma. It's not, it's all happening right now. It's more like this person is back in my life and they're destroying my life and I'm getting fired because he's at my work and he's trying to give me money because he feels bad about what he did. And I mean, I don't understand why my brain would process it that way. It's bothering me quite a lot. Okay, Jason asks, how much of it have you explained to him so that he can better understand? Because the reason for me asking is so that he can help you or better understand the magnitude of what you're at right now. So believe it or not, I've known him for 10 years. And he and I were always each other's one that got away, because every time we came back together and became friends again or found each other, we were always with somebody else. And it was kind of sad because we always kind of had a thing for each other but never quite made it together. He was there in my life when these things happened. For one of my traumas, he's actually one of the people who picked me up from... Sorry, somebody's walking in the background. He actually, had to come find me, when I literally was not in a place to actually, find a way to get home. Like, I had to call friends and have them come pick me up because I had no idea where I was, and I was so beyond help that I needed their help. So, he knows everything. And I mean, he knows everything. It's just, I don't know how to explain that when he drapes his arm around me, it makes me feel like I just want to wiggle out and run away. And he's like, you don't have to explain, but it makes me feel terrible that this is happening with him. I love him more than any person I have ever loved in my entire life. And I don't know. And he's not gonna leave. I mean, it's not bothering him so much. It just kind of bothers me because I haven't had any problems until just recently. Lisa, not quite. I guess the way I would describe it is like, sorry, it's really hot in here, so I'm like wiggling up my sleeves, but the way I would describe it is, I feel safe with him. Hi, Jessica. All the time. It's just recently, like in the last 2 days, he loves to cuddle and like spoon, and when he drapes his arm over me, I'm like, I really want to get away. I'm like, you can't put your arm over me right now because it's making me anxious and I feel like I'm going to scream. Lisa, a shame because you feel like you want him to truly understand. I think he does. I just don't like that I feel that way. And that I don't know why I feel that way is a huger issue right now, because I know that he and I have known each other for 10 years and I've trusted him with my life. I've trusted him with everything, and I have no qualms having him in my life, and I want to spend the rest of my life with him, and he and I are going to move in together in like 4 months because we got to save up, but we're going to move in together in February. And I just don't understand why now. I've been fine since like the last time I gave you guys a video. And now for some reason I'm not. And Jessica, you sound like you're in a state of hyper arousal. It's like not even that. I mean, yes, but no, because like he and I could be sitting there watching TV perfectly fine, And then the second he drapes his arm over my stomach, I feel anxious. Like, we're totally fine until that one moves. So I'm trying to figure out why. And moreover, why I'm dreaming these weird dreams about this guy that's coming back into my life trying to offer me money and get me fired. I mean, I know I'm not going to get fired. My bosses love me. I do a good job. Lisa asks, is it every time? Every time he drapes his arm over me? And Jessica, yeah, it's been so long since it happened that I just don't understand why it's happening now. And Lisa, no, it's not every time. It literally just started happening this past weekend, which was so weird. I've been fine with him until this weekend. And this weekend it started, which is why I'm kind of like, what the hell is going on? I don't understand why right now things changed. I'm trying to get my keys off of my lanyard so that I can put them in the drive, so that I can turn on the air. Ooh, too loud. Thank you, Lisa. Sorry that's happening. You're so brave for sharing with us. Well. Oh my dear God. Sorry guys, I stuck the keys in the car and, Dave asks, is there anything that could have triggered me? And, it's quite possible that there is. I mean, I don't want to go into much detail because, you know, I might trigger people, but, it's quite possible. We've been trying new and interesting things, together, and it's possible that one of those things might, have caused this, especially since the trauma in question, I've had now 3 in my life, is one that had not even posed a problem until just now. It was one that I wasn't over, because, you know, you never get over it, but it was one that I had under control until now. I mean, it doesn't help that this person lives about 15 minutes from my work, but that's okay, because I'm not really worried. My fiance got me a punching ring. He says, I want you to have this ring so that when you punch them in the face, you'll leave a mark, and then, you know, there's no question that they're the ones who tried to hurt you. I think that's pretty funny. Anyway, I need to get home and do some laundry because I have not done it in 2 weeks, and I was supposed to do it this weekend, but I got distracted because, you know, we always do. And I need to get something to eat, so I will talk to you all later, and I'm going to start doing more videos. Wow, 6 people? I feel bad. Maybe I should sing you guys a song or something. I used to sing for people. I used to do signing videos, and maybe I will do some more for you guys soon, but I have to come up with which videos to do for you. So I will see you all later, and thank you for watching. Oh, Dave, you want me to sing? Really? Okay. There's a man standing on the corner with a sign saying we'll work for food. You know the man, you see him every morning, the one you never give your money to. And you can sit there with your window rolled up, wondering when the light's gonna turn green, never knowing what a couple more his pocket might mean. And what if he's an angel sent here from heaven, and he's making certain that you're doing your best to take your time to help one another? Brother, are you gonna pass that test? You can go on with your day-to-day, trying to forget what you saw in his face, knowing deep down you could have been his saving grace. What if he's an angel? Second verse, trigger warning. There's probably something about domestic abuse, but there's a man and there's a woman living right above you in apartment G. There's a lot of noise coming through the ceiling and it don't sound like harmony. But you can sit there with your TV turned up while his words and his anger are flying. But come tomorrow when you see her with her shades on, can you look her in the eye? And what if she's an angel sent here from heaven, and she's making certain that you're doing your best to take the time to help one another? Brother, are you gonna pass that test? You can go on with your day-to-day, trying to forget what you saw in her face, knowing deep down you could have been her saving grace. What if she's an angel? A little girl on daddy's lap, hiding her disease with a baseball cap. You can turn the channel, most people do, but what if you were sitting in her daddy's shoes? And what if he's an angel sent here from heaven, and he's making certain that you're doing your best to take the time to help one another? Brother, are you gonna pass that test? You can go on with your day-to-day, trying to forget what you saw in his face, knowing deep down you could have been his saving grace. What if he's an angel? Okay, there. Fine, you got singing. Anyway, now I really have to go because it's 6:17 and I have my hour's drive home, plus I gotta stop at the 99-cent store because my students need a dustpan because one of them broke it. And I'm certain there's something else. Oh yeah, cups. So yeah, I have to stop at the 99-cent store on the way home because otherwise my kiddos are going to be eating or drinking water out of the paint cups, and I'm not sure I actually like that. For those of you who don't know me or who are just tuning in and have just met me for the first time today, I am a special education teacher for students with moderate to severe disabilities. They are grades 9 through 12. So I have to do pretty much everything for them. And I mean, that's not what I meant. I meant that my life revolves around making sure that they're taken care of, whether that means going to the 99-cent store at 7 o'clock at night to get cups to make sure that they have cups in the morning, or stopping at Target because they need chocolate chip muffin mix because we sell muffins every Friday morning. Anyway, that would be it. I have a life that revolves around my students, and I love them so much every day of my life. They are my saving grace. They are the thing that keeps me alive and going and keeps me, thank you, Jessica, keeps me functioning normal, or functioning to the point that I can make it to work every day, make money, and make a difference in people's lives. Anyway, bye guys, gotta go.